these molecules that are in leap years, it has two unique things in them that is different from anything else on the market right now. So there's an NAD precursor in it, and there's a senolytic. And what these two things do, they both target our cellular health in different mechanisms, and they work synergistically. So to take you through a like kind of a day in the life of a cell.
Yeah, please. Oh, I love those.
So like our cells are constantly cycling, and so they are going through these different phases of the cell cycle in a 24-hour period. And there are a couple checkpoints during this cycle. And at these checkpoints, you can think of like, maybe like officers checking in to make sure they're doing things right. And if they're not doing things right, they get arrested. So if this cell is not reproducing correctly, it's going to get arrested. So the things that are going to make the cell not, reproduce correctly is going to be like, genomic instability, which is one of the main hallmarks of aging. And that's from constantly every day we're subjected to like UV radiation, right? Or pollution or intrinsic factors like stress, poor sleep, or something inflammatory. And so all those factors making the cell not be able to, look right or do things right, and it's going to get arrested. So the NAD booster that's in the leap years is actually helping the cell to repair its own mistakes. So the NAD is this molecule that our cells are always supposed to be producing, but as we age, we decline. The production of NAD declines. And NAD boosters help us to bring that level of NAD back up to where it should be, so that it can trigger the longevity genes to do their work of repairing that DNA and keeping that cell healthy. So one of the other things that happens is if the cell doesn't have that going on and it stays in the arrested state, it can become senescent. And then during the aging process, our body gets worse and worse at clearing out those arrested cells, those senescent cells. Those senescent cells begin to accumulate. When they overaccumulate, one or two of them start turning into zombies. And zombie cells get their name because they're spitting out these inflammatory agents that actually act on neighboring cells and turn other cells into zombies too. So these cells just are bad actors, basically. They have ceased to do anything really productive for the body, except for sometimes they have a role in wound healing and some other things. But for the most part, they're driving our inflammation, which is also tanking our NAD levels.